Okay, time to continue with the Calliope platoon, and today I'll be driving around the T1E1. Now the T1E1 is very similar to the M6A2E1 in terms of maneuverability, and I would say this thing is very fast for a heavy tank. It is also the second premium heavy tank that you can use early on in the game. Now it has a decent 76mm gun, speed well over 40 km/h going forward. The reverse speed is also fantastic. 37 is basically the default, but you can go more than that. It is a fast firing 76, has a very good reload, and it has some decent frontal protection as well, although the armor always felt like it was very easy to penetrate this vehicle, but when it is compared to the KV2, for example, it does feel like it has a better armor, but we will see how it will perform in combat. So let's go to the first match. So this vehicle plays very similar to the M6A2E1 when it comes to maneuverability, although it is not as tall, not as big as a M6. The M6 is huge. Its turret is very, very tall, while this vehicle is tall, but obviously not as tall as the M6. But its speed, it is again a very fast vehicle, and it has a very good gun. It also has a secondary gun. The secondary gun is much smaller, much shorter, and it does work surprisingly well in combat. And speaking of a KV2, that's a KV2, and that's a dead KV2. Very nice first hit. Now this vehicle can troll the KV2 very easily because of the way where you can basically hit it. If you get hit by the KV2, if it hits the turret, you might be destroyed, but if it hits the frontal plate, sometimes the KV bounces the M6, which is again very interesting. This vehicle's frontal armor, while not being the best, it's still decent. And the main gun performance and shell velocity, as well as the damage that it's doing, is really good. Okay, now let me go back to cover and let me jump in the bomber. Okay, where should I land my bombs? Honestly, low tier is ridiculously fun, and the Calliope platoon, the Calliope is amazing. The T1E1 is also amazing, I would say. Absolutely worth getting this platoon. It is really fun. Okay, we have a KV over there, and there is a M6A2, I believe. There's a medium tank that is also in the Calliope platoon. So, where should I go with this thing? Now, this is a heavy tank, of course. The side armor is vulnerable, so you don't want to get hit in the sides. The main gun's accuracy is okay. It's not terrible. Yeah, but it's decent, and that hit the frontal plate. That's a big gun looking at me, and I risked a lot, but did manage to kill the KV2 in the end. That T-34, as you can see, you can get penetrated from the front, so you have to be careful with that. Armor on this thing is okay, but it's obviously not the best. And how is that T-34 alive? I have no idea. Now, the secondary gun I will use just to show you it can penetrate armor. The secondary gun can penetrate armor. It is going through the armor of tanks, and it's usable. It's very interesting. It's also firing AP shells, so while it's usable, it can penetrate. It is just a secondary gun. The main gun is still much better, but the secondary gun is usable, and it can penetrate armors of some vehicles on the side or the rear, or in some cases you can use the secondary gun to bait. There we go. That was a beautiful hit. Actually, that thing survived my hit. I didn't kill the T-34 either. Well, I did kill this one. That was a good hit. It penetrates armors very, very efficiently. The gun performance on the T1E1 is amazing. And no issues with penetrating anything. It just goes in through all of the tanks that you will be shooting at it with it. Again in the bomber, let me see, where will I go and drop some bombs. So, the reverse speed on this vehicle, as I mentioned before, is fantastic. It is very, very fast when it goes in reverse. And I love tanks that have amazing reverse speed. Probably one of the best reverse speeds in the game, honestly. Does seem like that's the case. I know the M6 is the other heavy tank that has a fantastic reverse speed. The T29 not that fast, and I believe the other heavy tanks are also not that fast. So very few heavy tanks have a fantastic reverse speed, and you know, having a heavy tank with good reverse is very fun. Another KV2. Another KV2 died the same way as the first one on the start of the match. This vehicle is definitely very good when it comes to the playstyle that I have. Now I'm angling the armor, although I don't really trust the armor of this vehicle. It can bounce shells, but I don't really rely on bouncing shells with this thing that much. Always felt like this tank was paper, although it really isn't. But always, when I shoot at the T1E1, it always is a very easy kill. Always very easy for me to destroy this vehicle. I have no idea why that's the case, but every time I shot it, I had no issues with killing it. And for the most part, I didn't really buy the Calliope platoon because I was very good at killing them. The Calliope never really presented any threats to me. Rarely been killed by them. Very rarely been killed by the Calliope. But I have been killing them quite easily. I have 8 kills, and this is my first match with the T1E1. Yeah, when I find a tank or tank platoon that I am really good with, I usually do really well with them, and this is one of those vehicles that I just will dominate in. Not every match is going to be like this, but I'll have some very good games with. And I'm having a lot of fun driving around tanks that I'm good with. Oh, look, a bomber. Let me see if I can kill it. But it has machine guns as well. The machine guns are really good. So even the machine guns on this thing are really good. A all-around good vehicle. And it's a low-tier vehicle as well, so it will be very fun to be used. Am I going to get a 9th kill? Well, maybe. Maybe not. I guess not. 8 kills, enough. Enough for the first round, for the first match that I've ever had in this vehicle. I don't want to get too greedy with kills. That was a good one. That was a good match. Let's go to the next one. So far, very happy with the T1E1. This is a fantastic vehicle. And let's go to the next match. I mean, this platoon is just amazing. Maybe I'll get the Dicker Max platoon next. I have no idea, but we will see. If that one ends up being good, I'll definitely buy it. Oh look, same map, although different mode. Well, I'll take advantage of this vehicle's speed, and I'll go right in the middle, since I can actually get there in a decent time frame. This vehicle is faster than a KV2 for sure, although the KV has the larger gun. And honestly, when I will have to compare the T1E1 with the KV2, just out of curiosity, to see how they directly compare with each other. Unfortunately, it is not as tall as the M6, obviously, so it can shoot over the obstacle, but that's fine. M10 and first hit. Oh, that did some nasty damage. Secondary gun. Did the secondary gun penetrate? Nope, it didn't. Okay, well, someone else got the kill there. And what do we have there? We have a KV2. Let's kill that thing. First hit. That did some nasty damage. And second hit. The main gun on this thing is so good. It shoots so fast. This is a very, yeah, it has a very unique feeling. This vehicle has a very unique feeling. That was a terrible shot. And I missed with my secondary gun as well. Okay, how did that do no damage? I have no idea. And how did that miss? I have no idea. Secondary gun hit but didn't penetrate. And yeah, I got hit as well, but I destroyed the M10. Well, now I have to repair. And look, a KV2. Well, I'm now feeling safe. The KV2 is definitely the taller vehicle with the larger gun that might be doing more damage, but this vehicle has the faster reload and overall has much more maneuverability than the KV2, and is a higher tier vehicle as well. Although I think the Calliope, well, maybe it's actually quite balanced. I don't know. For a second I thought that it might have been a good idea to have the vehicle in a higher tier, or my apologies, lower tier, to be tier 1, but I guess it would be a bit overkill. Imagine if the Calliope was tier 1, that would be funny. Well, 4 kills so far, pretty good. And now I think I might start to go a bit forward. We are holding all the bases and we are dominating the enemy. Let's see if I can get a hit. Nope, I missed. That's a Avenger. That Avenger is behind cover there, but I'll try to hit. First hit killed the driver. Now they're immobilized. Second hit maybe will kill it if this KV will move. Well, I guess not. Well, someone else got the kill. That's fine. Let's keep moving forward. Yeah, I'll move forward. Although I have to be careful not to go too forward. Don't want to be. Actually, you can go alone with this vehicle. It is fast. It can easily go there, but I don't want to be overwhelmed by enemy vehicles. That's a BTR, and yeah, for that one I need high explosive. But the BTR moved away, so I might. Oh look, we have 2 vehicles. Panzer IV. The red hit in the engine. That thing is now immobilized. We have a Panzer III. Okay, Panzer III destroyed. And where is that Panzer IV? Oh, there they are. They repaired. And can I can. That was a very evil shot between the. Oh my god, that was so evil. That was a good shot. Okay, now I can move even more forward since I have clear to the side. I think I'll be right around this corner right here. That was kill number 7. M4A2. The classic Sherman. Now will this guy go after me? That's the question. Maybe yes, maybe not. I have no idea what vehicle it is. But I'm paying a close eye. Oh, there. Oh, it's that thing. Okay. We'll have to load high explosive loaded, using machine gun to make it stop. There we go, and high explosive finishing it off. Beautiful. That was a good kill. And that's one more kill. Kill number 9. That's a BTR. Hit the front, but somehow it absorbed the whole shell. Should have just blew up, but it didn't. That was kind of funny. Well, 9 kills, I'll take it. Seems like a very good match to me. That's my second match with this team, by the way. Literally the second match I had with the T1E1. And yeah, this vehicle is just really, really good. And seems like this might be a vehicle for me, since I'm doing so well with it already. Anyway, that was the T1E1. A fantastic heavy tank, honestly. A monster. And I really, really like this platoon so far. It's been amazing. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you would like to support me, feel free to like and subscribe. And with that being said, stay safe. And as always, I'll see you next time.